Hey guys, welcome out to the last video of Goldmine Research. In this video, we're going to talk about a very unique app which is called Oberlo, and then we're also going to be adding the products to the store so that you know exactly how to add the products. Okay, so one of the ways that you can also search is an app called Oberlo. With Oberlo, it's connected directly to AliExpress. So basically, it's just as if you're searching on AliExpress, and it gives you this neat little extension here for if you go to AliExpress outside of your website. So I'm gonna show you a couple of ways that you're gonna be able to add products. So let's go ahead and search products first, and let's say that we go back to Lilo and Stitch. Some of the items that we have searched here. So we're just gonna go ahead and click search. And there's a neat little backpack here. So we're just going to go ahead and add that to the import list. And we know that we can use some of these as free, just pay shipping. So we'll go ahead and add those as well. All right. And so what this does is it automatically adds it over to the import list. So if I go to my import list here, I can see some items that I place inside the import list. And so since this is going to be free, just pay shipping, I'm going to go ahead and set a new value for 0 and hit apply and change my value for compared at prices. I'm going to make this $19.99 so that people feel like they are getting a deal. People love to feel like they are getting over or getting the best value of whatever it is that they're doing. Okay, now when you're doing your free just pay shipping items, you want to definitely make sure that that you have a prevent product price from auto updating on. This will stop the item from changing prices on you, because sometimes when it does change automatically, it will make all of these change to another price, and so now you're false advertising, which you do not want. It causes a headache, and then it messes with your conversions. All right, and so mainly with this is that you want your titles to be short, and also whatever you type in first into your product when you're creating it, that becomes the new URL. So if you don't want like a long URL, then you don't want to add this entire list here. But we'll go ahead and say Lilo and Stitch LED keychain, or we'll just say Stitch LED keychain. Keep it as short as possible. All right, go to the description. Keychains. So we'll take out fashion, we'll take out trendy, take out unisex. We'll leave the material there. Stainless steel. We know it's not really Adamo. Silver plated. LED keychain. Free, just pay shipping. All right, then we're just gonna go right here. Allow 2 to 3 weeks delivery. All right, and then now we're ready to go. Now you can even change the images. So if you have like a bad image like this one right here, you don't want watermarks inside your image. You want to search around. This gives you all the pictures that AliExpress has, and then you can actually create another image with it. So we can actually add this image here so that we can give a little bit more with it. We can add this image, and we can add this image and this image. So now it's not just one image, but we have multiple images. And we'll go ahead and push that to our shop. And so we'll see what that looks like. Okay, also, so now this one we're going to mark it as retail. Now when you're pricing your items, you want at least $9 profit so that you can be able to take care of your ad spend as well. So this item is $11.85. So what we want to do is make this, we'll say we'll make this $24.99 to make sure that it covers the cost. Now remember also, another rule of thumb is that the more that the item costs, the more profit that you want to get. So So for instance, if I have an item that's $20, then I want to make around $40. Basically, you want to spend $1 to make $1. You don't want to spend $10 to only make $1. It doesn't make sense. So what it is that you want to be able, so to make it worth it, if you spend $50 on an item, you don't want to just receive $10 profit, but you want to spend $50 and make an extra $50. So this is known as keystoning. So what you want to do is make this at least twice as much as what it's worth, because it is wholesale. So let's make it retail. And then also you want to use the ACR rate. You can go on Google, which will actually go, let's see, Lilo & Stitch plush backpack. So we'll go to Google. I don't see it yet, so let's see right here. Plush backpack images. They're just all together. Let's see. There goes one right here. Let's see what. Oh, this is AliExpress too. So we see on eBay it's about $9.49 for any backpack. So when you can't find the actual backpack, what you can do is you can just kind of go through and take a look at how much some of the items cost, and then that lets you know how much you can actually sell it for. So we're seeing here at Disney, the movie alone cost about $13, $19.95 just for the plush toy. So about $24.99 is about right. There's one here for like $40, and it's well, a jeweled mini one. Yeah, so we'll say that we'll leave it at $24.99, and we'll see how that does. Okay. So going back to our Oberlo app here. All right, so we'll go ahead and make our description a little bit different. Material plush ages. We'll take out the ages because some people don't go by that. Well, actually, we can leave unisex since it is a backpack. All right, we'll just say plushed Stitch backpack. Actually, we'll make this one $2.99 shipping. Once again, we'll just tell them to allow 2 to 3 weeks shipping. Perfect. Push to shop. Okay, now if you already have products inside your store, something else that is great is that you can go ahead and go to select product override, and you can override that item as well. All right, so now we have that. Now let's go to AliExpress and let's add a little bit more. And I'm gonna show you what's neat about this little extension up here. All right, so when I go to AliExpress, I'm gonna set my extension up here for ePacket, which I think it is already set. So let's go ahead and type in, let's type in Batman like we did earlier. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and just type in the newest Batman item. All right, and we'll go ahead and just add this one. Okay, so now you see that we have this. Both of these items are available for $14.99. So we can make this about $24.99 or $29.99 and receive a profit. So we'll go ahead and add that over to our import list. Open up our import list. You can see automatically it's there. And so we'll say Joker and Harley Quinn. Funko Pop. Or even a neat little trick just to make sure that you're that your URL stays small, just type in Joker and Harley Quinn and then change it later, right? So, where your types, we already said that we'll make this $29.99 and apply. All right, set new value $39.99 and apply. Awesome. So now we're adding items in here super fast, and I'm also going to show you a way to fulfill these items using the Overload app as well inside our fulfillment modules, which you'll be seeing a little bit later on down the line. All right, so you see $29, $39, $99. See, we got the images, and we'll just add a couple of images just so that people can see what they look like. And it looks like we're good. We're going to go ahead and stick with that. And we're just going to go ahead and push this to our shop. So in a matter of minutes, we added 3 products already. Very simple, very easy, and painless. Now, okay. And so now when you're doing your manual ones, because we have our dummy account here, this is if you're not using the app. What you want to do is you'll take those same items. So let's say that we take this, and then you're just going to go ahead and just shorten and summarize what the item is. So go ahead and click on Add Product. Your product is listed right here on the left side, and you're going to just shorten your title. So we'll say Joker and Harley Quinn. Once again, go ahead and just save it right after that. Why? Because that's what's going to create your URL. So Joker and Harley Quinn. Now add a little bit more. Funko Pop figure. Description. We'll go ahead and take the description from right here. And this actually looks like they have a video too. Let's see what the video is.
All my friends are heathens, take it slow.
Okay.
Wait for them to ask you.
So it is on a rotator. They got it here. This kind of helps you with marketing it as well. If you could get that video, sometimes you can talk to the vendor and actually get the video. Now, one thing that I would say is that you're not able to get that soundtrack on there. You will get flagged by Facebook. So we have all of these pictures that came with it. We're just looking for a simple description to add to it, and it looks like most of the description is just a picture. So in this case, what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna go ahead and just write it out, or you could go ahead and copy some of this, and we'll just go ahead and clean it up, just like how we did with the Overload app. All right, so let's erase this right here. Don't need the warning. All right, so what you're gonna do, we're gonna erase that. We're gonna leave the size of it so people can get the size of it. Western animation. Actually, we don't need. Yeah, we'll leave that. Quality. 6 material PVC. Okay, so most of this is good. Take out the model number. So it has nothing to do with it. All right. We'll say $8.95 shipping. Now your shipping, you can make it whatever you want because your shipping is going to add to your profit. So let's say that we'll make this, we'll make it $5.95 shipping or $4.95. Yeah, $5.95. Okay. 3 weeks shipping, and we are good. All right, then all you want to do is just go ahead and take your images from right here. We'll start with this one. All right, it's not allowing me to just right click it, so I'm just going to go ahead and screenshot it. And that's pretty much all it lets me. So let's go ahead and look at some of these. And we'll actually use these two for the variances. Let's see if we can get Harley Quinn. Okay. We'll just click on Harley Quinn and then we'll see. Okay, so perfect. So now I just screenshotted both of those, or all of those. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add those pictures here. So let's go ahead and click on Add Images. I pretty much screenshotted all of them. So I'll just add all of these 3 at once. Right, so there goes our items. $29.99, $39.99 value. Then you're going to click on Add a Variant. All right, and so you're going to choose Character. Now, one thing with doing this manual is that you could create a bundle. So if somebody was to actually get this item, instead of paying for extra shipping, because they're going to pay $4.95 for each one of these. Well, you can make it worth $4.95 for each one of them, or they could just pay one shipping price, and you can create your own deal. So because you're getting it for about $11, what we're gonna do is, or was it 14? So for like $14.99. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do one as a set, or just Harley, just Joker set. Perfect, right? So now when we save this, when we do just Harley, we're going to have the picture of just Harley. And for just Joker, now if you leave it alone, then it's not, if you leave it alone, then basically it's just going to show whatever picture comes up first, which will be this. But in this case, we wanted to actually show both so that they understand that they're only receiving one. Save on shipping by ordering full set. Right? And so we have $29.99, $29.99. So if they were to get both of these with the shipping, it would actually be about, how much do we say? $5.95 shipping. So it would be about $35. $35. So it would be $70 for them to get both of these. Where we can just go $59.99 for a set, and that way you're receiving a $45 profit off of this item. Or I'm sorry, a $35 profit off of this item by just one order. And we're also talking about just one shipping price, so $5.99. So about $40 profit, which is good, right? Just off of this one item. Okay, so now let's see what it looks like in our store. Let's go ahead and go back and fix it up a little bit, because the checkout page is everything. So some of this extra dots and things, you don't want that inside there. so just remove that dot. Right, and perfect. And so now when you're doing your shipping, I'm gonna go ahead and move back to the other tab here. Now when you're doing your shipping, all right, now when doing your shipping, you want to go ahead and click on the Better Shipping app. And this is where you're gonna, this is where everything comes in handy. Go ahead and just type in the name of your item. So we'll call in Joker to see if it pops up. And yes, it does. And so for that great value that we did, we're gonna go ahead and just put $5.95. But not only that, we're gonna tier it up so that if they buy both, they'll see that it's $5.95. So for everyone that they buy, it'll be an extra $5.95. Or we can do just an extra $5, period. Right? Same thing with your free plus shipping items. The Lilo and Stitch. We'll just say Lilo. Let's see what pops up. Okay, let's say Stitch actually. We're gonna make that $9.95. When you're doing your free plus shipping items, you may want to go ahead and put limit 10 per customer, limit 5 per customer, just so people will not get over on you and they'll order about like 20 different items and expect you to fulfill it. All right, so we'll go ahead and save that, and now you have your item. Definitely make sure that you go through it and check out the products. Make sure that everything is a-okay and ready to go. And just kind of check it out, see how it looks. Looks like we're buying that one right there. And of course it says oops because we didn't set up everything. But it does let you know that everything is in place, everything is working. All right? So now the last thing, when you're actually adding your item, and this is a great way of is actually going and ordering your own product, but doing it for free. And this is what this is going to do is this is going to fire up your Notify app, and it's going to allow the different items to sell a little bit more. So for instance, what you want to do is you can just go ahead and browse products, and just put a few of them. We'll go ahead and put Joker. We'll do plush. Just add this to the order, and we're going to go ahead and add a discount at 100%. Right, and then just mark it as paid. Go ahead and create the order. Right, inside the order, it shows, and you can go ahead and just fulfill it on your own end. And now when they go to your store, it's going to pop up on the Notify app. That this item has sold, which is creating once again scarcity, but also relevancy of the item being shown. So while somebody's looking at a different item, they're able to see the item that has sold.